Hey, this is Wyatt. 2020 is hands down going to be one of the best years ever because it allows more creative entrepreneurs, I think, to get themselves into the wave that's happening right now. And it's been happening for a while, but it's definitely growing, where people are disenchanted with a lot of the third-party platforms like Facebook and Amazon and Etsy, where they're selling their crafts or trying to connect to an audience. Now, this video is more about, okay, let's look at where that's going and how to take advantage of it. Okay, so the thing of it is, it's all about relationships. And those relationships are something that are ongoing. And I'm going to show you some quotes. First off, we've got 2 out of every 5 Americans made a purchase directly, bypassing Walmart, Amazon. And that's big. Because people are bypassing, they're saying, okay, we want the experience, we want the relationship, we want that more than we want these cheap products or cheap experiences. It's less about the product and, again, more about the connection. People are moving to experience directly from those who are creating. And this is a great move. As a creative entrepreneur, then you can intentionally create those experiences for your tribe. A lot of that has to do, of course, with first putting up a website, but that's not the end of it. If a website were it, that, you'd be one and done, and a lot of people think that. They put up the website and then they don't really think about it. But the thing of it is, the website, if you look, is an evolution. It's an ongoing creation process. There is no perfection in it because it is never really done. And it's because there are all these algorithm updates and all those changes across the web. And your website needs to respond to those, and also just ongoing dynamics, such as with what people are actually doing. So a lot of this has to do with partnerships too. It's one of the best times, 2020, to partner with other people and co-create or what they're saying here, co-market to each company's consumer base. What a way to put it, right? Consumer base. Basically, it's connecting with other like-minded people and sharing your tribe with them. So there's a lot more than that can happen. And 2020 is one of the best years to do that. Basically, it's about group sharing. And, neither consumers nor brands need Amazon as much as they used to. They've only just begun to figure it out. The crux of this paradigm shift is ahead. I would say that it's already here. It's ahead also, but it's already here. So taking advantage of that is something you'll want to do. And so setting up a website, but creating more of an experience, not just a product and not just an offer, which is more than a product, but a full-on experience that people are going to have when they come to your website. So it means not just having static content, but actually engaging with your audience actions. So responding to your audience actions. And then different tools you can use to leverage this. And it becomes something that's not weird, such as with Facebook Pixel that follows you around everywhere. It's not that kind of weird. It's the kind of thing where it's on your website and you respond with, an email series or Facebook Messenger, and it really gives people what they're kind of driving towards anyway. Think Choose Your Own Adventure, that old school book that people used to have, Choose Your Own Adventure. But it's not static content anymore, and it's not just blog posts and one type of content. It's more of a multimedia experience. It's more of an ongoing, full-fledged experience where you have community, you have multimedia, and you're creating more of a tribe on an ongoing basis. So this is awesome. This is one of the best things you can do, is create that, and it's fun to do. So if you follow along with this channel, we're sending it below in the description where where I have one focus challenge. And this challenge basically gets you started with the whole process, because it gets you a one-page website or a landing page that's going to basically start the whole process. Because again, it's not that you put it up and it's done. It's an ongoing evolution. So you put up something simple and you keep improving it. Again, perfection is the enemy of most creative entrepreneurs. So what are you going to do? You create and keep updating. So the whole idea of this video is to say, hey, you know what? We've got this paradigm shift happening. more people are going direct to those who are creating and purchasing from them. But they're not just asking for a purchase. They're asking for an experience, and they're willing to pay more for that experience because it gives them a much more enriching life. It's no longer about having those consumer items. It's about having that experience. If you can create that for them, which you want to do anyway, because it's much more satisfying for you as a creative entrepreneur to create that experience than it is to just create products. So the One Focus Challenge is the start of that process. And so if you check that below in the description, right now it's free. This may or may not go on to be a paid course. I'm not sure yet. It's an evolution in progress. However, right now, jump on that. And really, it's about keeping things simple. Simple actions each day to create an opportunity to engage with your audience and to create more of an experience rather than just static information upon a page. Even if you don't sign up for that, think about ways you can create an experience for your audience using email series, Facebook Messenger, using multimedia, and really approaching it from a whole dynamic range and looking at the actions that people take and trying to follow up with that. And really, if you are a small-time creator, now is one of the best times you can start and get going, because you're able to do things like send personalized messages, video, email, or otherwise. You give a much more personalized experience, and in that sense, people are much more engaged with you, and you can take advantage of your ability to do that while you're small. Use that advantage point. And then as you grow, create systems where you can still retain some of that personalization, but without utilizing your direct time to do it. And there are systems you can do that to make that happen, but without making it feel like just artificial intelligence or something like that. So it really is a fun time. 2020 is awesome for really getting off the ground and being a full-fledged creative entrepreneur. There's never been a better time, in fact, in the history of mankind, really, to engage directly with your audience and your tribe and really help people and elevate all of us to a different level than we have before, where it's more of a co-creative experience, both directly with your audience in creating new experiences, but also directly with other collaborators who have a similar audience. It's the best time to do both of those to really just knock it out of the park and move away from being dependent upon overarching, heavy-duty corporate influence. These corporations are going to start to feel the pain. That's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition. It's about connecting with other people and you leveraging your own smallness or your own uniqueness to really connect with an audience without the iron glove of the corporation. Just always, making it so that all the money flows to the top and the bottom just struggle. So really, I think it's more of a revolution in a sense, and it's a really fun time to be alive and to really engage in that. And so I hope that you do that, regardless on if you sign up for the 2020 One Focus Challenge below, or follow this channel and my site or not. Think about ways you can actually engage your audience, collaborate with other people, make it less of a competition and more of a collaboration. If you found this helpful, be sure to give it a like. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching.